guys, MONROE STEELE here from Fashion Steele NYC, and welcome back to my channel. Do not forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you love fashion, beauty, lifestyle, and travel videos. So today I have a super fun video for you. I have a get holiday makeup ready with me in partnership with Giorgio Armani. Thank you so much to Giorgio Armani for sponsoring today's video. I'm going to show you all exactly what I use and how I get this makeup look while answering 21 of your questions. So if you want to know more about this makeup look, this outfit look, and more about me, then keep on watching. Alright guys, so we're going to get started with a holiday makeup look using Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I am a shade 9 and I kind of like to mix it with shade 11. So make sure to head down to the description box and click the link to discover what shade you are. So before we get started, this is what I'm wearing while I'm getting my makeup together. You might have seen this set in a previous loungewear haul. I will link it down below for you guys if you are interested. But without further ado, we're going to get into the 21 questions, and we're also going to get into this holiday makeup look using Armani makeup products. So let's go. Alright guys, we're going to start with the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in shade 11, and it does come in a pump, which is really great, less messy. It really goes on super smooth to give you a nice finish, and they have over 40 shades for all skin types. So it's super lightweight and it has a buildable coverage, which is great. So I just put a little on my brush there. I'm gonna go ahead. It's already working, guys. So you can already see, like, I'm already glowing. Like, this is amazing. And it barely feels like anything. It's like a second skin. Again, this is shade 11, and then I'm gonna use a little bit of 9 to create almost like a highlight effect, which is what I like to do. So as you can see, that was super easy to apply, and it's almost like a glowy, flawless finish, which I really like. Like, you can see how you can build the coverage. It's not cakey. It's very light, like a second skin. So let's get into these 21 questions. And sorry, I'm looking at my viewfinder and not straight at you because I am doing my makeup. What camera do I use for vlogging? So the camera that I use is the Canon G7X Mark II, and I absolutely love it. I'm actually on my second one right now. The first one I had lasted me a good year and a half. Very happy with the quality of my videos. Even my sit down videos, my makeup videos, my vlogs, I use this camera because I feel like it's the best one. Ugh, that Armani just did the trick. Look at my skin, guys. Ugh, so good. Question number 2. Why did I choose to move or buy an investment property in Miami instead of New York? You guys, you practically have to be a millionaire to buy a home of a certain size in New York City. I feel like if I bought my apartment, it would be like $1 million, and I just can't. Physically, I just can't right now. Maybe one day I will be able to, but I did just want someplace in a nice tropical location, and I felt like Miami fit the bill. I love Miami. It's super vibrant. You have the beach. It's still very much kind of a city feel. It feels like New York with warmer weather, sometimes better food, and beaches. So like, why not? But I also will be living in New York. So 6 months out of the year Miami, 6 months out of the year New York. I love New York. Like, New York is my heart and soul. I can never see myself not living here. So that's why. Alright guys, gonna take a little bit of the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in 9. And you don't have to mix yours. This is just something that I love to do. I feel like the 11 really just got my complexion down packed, but I like to add a little dimension to my face. And so I'm just gonna go in with a lighter foundation. This one is 9. And I'm just gonna go in where my skin would naturally be lighter, like my cheeks here, under my eye, my forehead, and so forth. And it won't make a huge difference, it's very subtle, but I just like to build it like that so it looks, you know, a lot more subtle, a lot more natural. Yeah, I know. And also that way you don't have to do all of the contouring and, you know, all of those things. It just works. Also, I'm one of those people who definitely gets a little darker in the summer and a little lighter in the winter. And so this is definitely going to be my summer foundation and my winter foundation. And I always mix them accordingly. So as you can see, I just put a little bit of 9 just to brighten up my under eye, my nose, and my forehead. Question number 3, is YouTube a lucrative career? And I would have to say it really depends. You get out of it what you put into it. For sure, I am making a decent amount of money from YouTube, like enough to pay my rent and all my bills, but that's because I'm very consistent. I post longer videos, that way I can have ads. I post very consistently, at least 2 times a week, sometimes 3 times a week. And the more you post and the more consistent you are, the more money you can make. I would say it's definitely pretty lucrative if you're able to keep up with a good schedule and content that people really want to see. For me, that's a mixture of like fashion videos, beauty videos, hauls, and vlogs where I'm taking you guys along with me. If you're trying to get into it, I would say go for it. Like, why not? Oh, this foundation looks so amazing. Let's make sure I bring that foundation down into my neck. We want to be blended. Question number 4, how much on average do I make as a content creator? And I get this question a lot, and it really just depends. So far in 2020, I would say the least I've made a month is maybe like $10,000, where the most has probably been about $75,000. And that's because some months I just have very big campaigns that pay out like 5 figures. So it really just depends on the month. Usually like 4th quarter, like right now we're in 4th quarter, which is closer to the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Brands are like trying to, I guess, get rid of what they have for the year as far as their budget for campaigns and marketing. And so this is usually a very super busy time of year, whereas like the top of the year, the first 3-4 months of the year are a lot slower. So I want to make sure you guys get a really good look at the coverage of this, because you saw my face and like look at it now. Oh, and it's so light, like it feels like I have nothing on. It's a very light consistency foundation, the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Perfect Glow Flawless Foundation. So good. By the way, I've linked both of these down below, but these are my colors. There's also a link for you to kind of find out your color. And the great thing about their website is they make it super easy for you to find your color. And with 40 shades, you'll definitely have a match. All right, guys, we're gonna get into these eyes. And question number 5. Actually, I just threw on like a red eyeshadow. And I love like reds and mauves for the holidays. I feel like it's a smoky look without being a dark-eyed smoky look. It's just a little more light and fun. One of my favorite things to do, just clean it up a little bit with what's left on my brush from the Armani Silk Foundation. I love eyeliner because I feel like it really sets a look. And I always have to have the darkest of dark eyeliners. I'm going to be using the Giorgio Armani Smooth Silk Eye Pencil in the color 4. And it has a little smudge ending here. We're going to do that. Question number 5. Am I dating anyone? It's really hard to like talk and put on eyeliner at the same time. You know, you just don't want to stab yourself in the eye. I am dating a few people. I mean, yes, we're in a pandemic, you guys, and it's a lot harder. Oh my god, like look how defined this pencil is. Like it is everything I want it to be. Look at it, so good. You see the difference? I mean, wow. And that was very gentle. Like I didn't even have to, you know how some pencils you really have to press? Like this really just goes on light and airy. So yes, I am dating. I've gone on a few dates in person with face masked up, of course. I've gone on a few like Zoom dates, FaceTime dates. No one special person in particular, but I'm having fun and it's nice. Everyone I'm currently dating is really sweet and lovely, and I'm just having a good time getting to know them better under these circumstances where we can't actually be physically together a lot. Oh, so good. I mean, it's good. Wow. You could even do a little smudge. Maybe I'll do a little smudge. Let me take it up. And I hardly ever take it up into my lid, but you know, we just gonna go for it today. Just give my eye a more defined almond shape, even though my eyes are very much almond shaped. It's a vibe. I like it. Question number 6, which is pretty related to question number 5, and it is, what do I look for in a significant other? I am the kind of girl who looks for things that I don't feel like I have. So for me, that's being very artistic. So I definitely have a thing for very creative guys. I go for artists, I go for musicians, I go for DJs, I go for poets, just anyone that's in the realm of creating. I pretty much gravitate towards. Most of my boyfriends and guys that I've had long-term relationships with have been creatives, have been artists, musicians, and I think I'm just drawn to that because that's something I wish like I had more of in myself. Although you guys probably think I'm pretty creative, and I do have that creative streak. I feel like growing up, it was more suppressed. I was put on the path to do something more intellectual, like get a doctorate or be a lawyer or be a doctor or something that's actually gonna make money, and you won't have to be a starving artist. But I've always loved to write. I'm actually a few credits shy of having a journalism degree. I write poetry, I write novels. Kind of getting into blogging was a way for me to express that, and it's really just kind of grown and morphed into this whole thing that I never thought it could be. But I still look for that in a significant other. I love that energy, that creative, very free energy. I'm drawn to that, and so I'm pretty sure whoever I end up with will be a creative or would be an artist or an entrepreneur in that way, just because that's just what I'm drawn to. Let's finish off the eyes with a little bit of this Giorgio Armani mascara. And I love mascara. This really is everything. All right, question number 7. Will there be a Something by Sonji times MONROE STEELE spring summer 2021 clothing line? Yes, 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 there will be. When I was recently in LA a few weeks ago, we decided we are going to do a spring summer collection next year. I'm actually gonna fly out to LA at the top of the year and help pick out fabrics this time. Of course, everything will be a lot lighter. We might do some summer twist on the things we did for fall. So if you loved the fall collection, I feel like you will love the spring collection. Of course, we'll do a few new things as well. I'm actually really excited about it because I've kind of gotten a bug to design, and I'm having a lot of fun tapping into that creativity. Look at those lashes. Do you guys see that? So defined, not clumpy at all. I mean, it really separates those lashes. I have to look in my own mirror a bit so that I don't stab myself in the eye. She's not the most coordinated person, you all. Wow. I love this mascara. I mean, do you see what it's doing? Do you see? Those are my lashes, y'all. of course, we're gonna get into these bottom lashes because I'm a bottom lash kind of girl. Question number 8, I think. Am I an only child? Huh? I was for about a year and a half of my life. I have a younger brother and a younger sister. I am the oldest. My brother is married with 1 child. My sister has 2 kids. I am an aunt. I'm the aunt. Okay, so no, I'm not an only child. I'm very much the oldest. And when it came to messing up, like, I got punished for everything. Like, every bad thing I did, I got punished for it. And then I feel like my parents just got a little bit lazy with my brother, and even lazier with my younger sister. Like, she got away with things I would have never gotten away with. And I feel like that's always how it is. Like, leave a hands up emoji if you're like an older child and you saw this take place in your household as well with the youngest. All right, guys, question number 9. Where would I like to travel when we can travel? I definitely would love to go to Africa. I would love to go to Nigeria and Ghana and Tanzania. Those are definitely on my list. And I would also love to go to Anguilla and Antigua, get my entire life. I love the tropics, so definitely a tropical island vacay would work out well for me. All right, question number 10. What are my 3 favorite places to shop for clothes online? Definitely Farfetch. Farfetch is like number 1. I love Farfetch. I also do love Nasty Gal for like a really good loungewear haul. Loungewear clothes, they do those like no other. I would say Shopbop too. I really like shopping there as well. Oh wait, And Other Stories. Oh, I love And Other Stories. Okay, so that was 4, even though you asked for 3, so sorry about that. Question 11, how often do I work out? I usually work out anywhere from 3 to 5 times a week. Normally it's about 3, 4, usually it's about 4 times a week. I usually work out twice during the weekdays for 30 minutes, and then every Saturday and Sunday for about an hour. And I work out with my girl Life with Glory B on Instagram. If you would like to join our Zoom workouts, just DM her on Instagram. She's also on YouTube. You could probably send her a message as well. She is an excellent instructor, and I mean, she's amazing, like amazing. I can only hope to look like her at her age. Not to give away her age, but she has an amazing body. Number 12, how do you handle destructive criticism? It used to really get under my skin, but after being on YouTube for like really consistently for the last 2 years, hardly anything can faze me. I've gotten to the point where if I see a comment that I don't like or something that's just off the wall, I just delete it and I immediately block that person and I never think about it again. And it takes some time to get there because I am pretty sensitive when it comes to certain things, but I've blocked a ton of words so that even if that word is featured in a comment, I don't see it, and that's been great for my mental health and my sanity. I've also learned that a lot of unsolicited advice is just really that people just want to help you, but I really hate unsolicited advice unless I ask for an opinion or for help. Like I really just, I know how to Google, and chances are I've already tried all of those things. So I understand it's human nature to be helpful, but sometimes unsolicited advice is just, it's intrusive almost. I've just really developed a thick skin, and I don't take people that don't know me and say things that are just off the wall too serious, because they don't know me. They see a version of me that I put out in a YouTube video and they think that they know me or that they can make all of these assumptions, but they don't know me. And so most of the time the hurtful things that people say aren't valid, so I don't take any of those things to heart. So eyes are done, skin is on fleek, glowing. Now we're gonna go in with this liquid A blush from Giorgio Armani, and I'll also link this one down below. It has a very pinky reddish tone, and I find that that works really well with my skin tone because I have kind of a yellow undertone, and so anything that's kind of a deep hue of pink works well as a blush for me. And I'm totally a blush girl. Like, I love a little blush. And while we do that, we will get into question 13, and that is, do I play the guitar? If you've been following me for a while, or you've seen any of my YouTube videos in my living room, you know I have a guitar in my living room. And yes, I do play it. I only know a few songs. I taught myself from YouTube. I have dated a few musicians who would tune it for me and who would play songs for me. I've dated 2 guitar players and a bass player, and they pretty much took care of it for me, kept it tuned. I don't play it often. At this point, it is just decor, but I do play. People ask if I will play on YouTube or on Instagram, and the answer is no. That is just for me and something I like to keep for myself and my loved ones. I'm not a musician. I'm not even really that good. Look at that. I'm just using this little thingy to like dab it in. It looks so good. I feel like I need a little bit more though. Like, the more the merrier. It really does just freshen up your face. So question 14, are my plants real? I have 4 plants. 3 of them are birds of paradise. My huge plant, Amelia, and yes, I've named all of my plants, is a bird of paradise. And I have 1 fiddle fig leaf plant as well. All of my plants are real. I haven't done anything special to them. I just water them every day with water. Or every other day, not every day. Anywhere from 3 to, with my big plant, it could be like 10 cups. And I spray their leaves every day, and I clean their leaves like every 3 days. And that's it. I talk to them, I treat them like I'm thankful that they're giving me oxygen. I know you guys might think I'm going overboard with the blush, but I love blush. I mean, like, it just elevates the look, you know? And it's the holidays. Why not? I'm liking it. It's very subtle, you know? It's not too much. It's just enough. All right, question 15. How did I get to Afro beats and soca music? A guy. Of course, guys. I dated a Nigerian. I've dated a few Nigerians actually, and I've also dated quite a few Caribbean men, Bajans, Trinidadians, Haitians, Guyanese. I just got into the music and I stayed there. And I've grown up listening to a lot of hip hop, a lot of R&B. You know, I was born in the 80s, so all of those things resonate with me. And although I love those genres of music, they've traveled with me. I still listen to the same songs that I listened to when I was in high school and middle school. I have come to appreciate other genres of music. Soca is the happiest music on earth. I went to my first crop over last year, or maybe the year before last, and I had the time of my life. Juve was just like a mind-blowing experience. Like, I just love the sentiment behind Afrobeats music. I love the beats, and I also love the message. I mean, they sing about things. They sing about love, and of course they sing about other things, especially soca music. You know what they singing about. But it's fun. You know, it's fun and it's different and it's happy and it's not so heavy, and I love that. Absolutely loving this blush. I mean, it did the trick. You see it there? It did its job. Alright guys, finished it off with a nice berry lip. That's gonna go great with my dress. We're gonna go ahead and head on over to the getting dressed portion of this video. But special thanks to Armani for sponsoring today's video. Definitely check out the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. There is a link down below. Check out your color. Like I said, they have over 40 shades. Definitely something for everyone. But I use shade 9 and shade 11 for me. So if you have a similar skin tone, those will probably work for you. As you can see, it's a nice coverage, flawless finish. You're kind of lit from within. It's super lightweight and I just absolutely love it. All right, let's get dressed. So this holiday makeup look definitely goes perfectly with the Harlem dress from my collection in this beautiful wine Merlot color. This also came in white and we will be restocking the white soon. Just a few that are left over, so make sure to check out the website, something by Sonji times MONROE STEELE, for updates on that. And of course, for the shoes, we're going to go with these Marco di Vincenzo Mules. These are one of my favorite holiday shoes. They're just so festive and fun, and they work well with my Giorgio Armani blush as well. All right guys, we're gonna choose an earring and a fragrance, and we will get into question 16, which is, what are some of my favorite places to eat in New York City? In Soho, I love Ruby's. It's actually an Australian restaurant and it is so good. If you ever go, please get the crispy rice with chicken. It is delicious. They also have this shrimp pasta that is to die for, but literally everything on the menu is delicious, and if I could only eat one place for the rest of my life, Ruby's would be it. I also really love this restaurant on the Upper East Side. I can't think of the name of it. It's an Italian restaurant and Rose and I love going there after we finish shooting. They have the best grilled octopus in all of New York City. So if you love octopus, that place is amazing. I also really love Sweet Chick for like southern food. Oh, their chicken is so good. Oh, their shrimp and grits are the stuff that dreams are made of. Like one of the best shrimp and grits in the entire city. Last but not least, I really love Hotel Chantel. It's an outdoor restaurant. It kind of has like a bar downstairs, but it's outdoor on their roof. It's really good vibes, really good brunch. The drinks are good. I actually love their dinner. I like their dinner more than their brunch, even though their brunch is more popping. Like their dinner is spectacular. So those are the places. If you're ever in New York, definitely check them out. Number 17, how many tattoos do I have? We're gonna go with the little Byredo for today's scent. Ball that freak, if you will. I have 4 tattoos. I have one on my foot, one on my hip, one on my lower back, and one that is just, you'll never see. Well, not really. It's like right here. You know, you try to keep some mystery and you never really can. Question 18, how do I stay motivated to create content? I set a schedule. I'm a very type A personality. I love order. I like crossing things off lists. And honestly, if I didn't have a list and a calendar, I would be drowning in like deadlines, and so that's the way I stay on top of that. And I'm just motivated mainly because I just love what I'm doing. I find that when you really enjoy creating content, whether that's videos, whether that's pictures, whether that's blog posts, or whatever it is that you do, if you love it, you're gonna be motivated to do it. If you're in it for any other reason other than the passion for it, it feels very much tedious and like a lot of work. And even though this is a lot of work, I really enjoy this work. So that's how I stay motivated to create content. Let's slip on my shoes. Alright guys, so question number 19. What luxury item is on my wish list? Honestly, I'm probably going to buy a Bottega pouch bag soon. Like, it's probably gonna happen, so just look out for it. It will definitely be the one in ice blue to go with my ice blue Lido Mules. Question 20 is, which carnival would I like to do next? I think I said it earlier that I went to Barbados crop over previously, and I think the next carnival, hopefully I'll be able to go to another carnival one day, y'all, soon, when hopefully all of this is over. I would love to go to Trinidad Carnival. Like, I think I'm ready. I needed to test the waters with crop over. Although I feel like I'm definitely going to do crop over again, I would definitely love to experience Trinidad Carnival as well. And last but not least, this is question 21. What is my end game when it comes to influencing and content creation? Where do I see myself in 5 years? Honestly, this is the end game, and I get asked this question a lot. The end game is to work for myself, to be able to sustain myself, to have several revenues and streams of income that can grow whether I am influencing or not, whether that's physical products, digital product, marketing myself as a brand for as long as I live. And I feel like I can definitely do that. And if all of this goes up in smoke, I have a Doctor of Physical Therapy degree that I will always have and always be able to use. But for now, this is the dream. I'm doing what I love, and I hope to continue to be able to do this for as long as possible until the wheels fall off. I'm gonna ride them. And so that is the answer to all of your 21 questions. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please do give your girl a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe and click that little notification bell so that you never miss a video. Special thank you to Giorgio Armani for sponsoring today's video. Everything I used to create this holiday makeup look will be down below in the description box. Definitely head down there and check out these products. As you can see, they are amazing. Like, wow. Amazing. All right, guys, I will see you all in the next one. Bye.